The life and career of Dana Plato, best known for her role as Kimberly Drummond on the hit television show Diff'rent Strokes, was tragically cut short at the young age of 34. Despite her early success in Hollywood, Plato's struggles and demons ultimately led to her downfall, leaving behind a legacy of both talent and tragedy. In this exploration of Plato's life, we'll delve into her rise to fame, her battles with addiction and mental illness, and the circumstances surrounding her untimely death. Through it all, we'll gain a deeper understanding of the complex and all too common issues that plagued this beloved actress, and the devastating impact they had on both her and those around her. Dana Michelle Plato was born in Maywood, California on November 7, 1964. However, her birth mother gave her up for adoption, and she was taken in by a loving couple from Southern California named Dean and Florine K. Plato. They welcomed her into their home in June of 1965 and raised her as their own. As Dana grew up, her adoptive parents introduced her to the world of acting, and she showed an early talent for it. She landed roles in over 100 television commercials as a child, including memorable appearances for KFC, Arcole, and Dole Bananas. However, Dana's luck took a questionable turn when she was chosen for the lead role in the blockbuster horror film The Exorcist. Despite her excitement at the opportunity, her adoptive mother refused to let her appear in such a movie, citing concerns for her young daughter's welfare. Although Linda Blair went on to achieve stardom in the role, Dana was left to take smaller parts in films like Beyond the Bermuda Triangle in 1975. Dana's fortunes began to turn when she was spotted by a producer during a brief appearance on television's The Gong Show. The producer was looking for actors for a new sitcom for National Broadcasting Company, which would become the wildly popular Diff'rent Strokes. Dana's talent caught his eye, and she landed the part of Kimberly, the sweet and spunky daughter of the show's main character. Dana's girl-next-door charm and natural comedic talent quickly won her a legion of fans during the show's 8-year run, from 1978 to 1986. She became a household name, beloved by viewers for her bright smile and infectious laugh. During this time, Dana's personal life also took a turn when she moved in with rock guitarist Lanny Lambert in December of 1983. In April of 1984, Dana Plato married Lanny Lambert, and on July 2nd of that same year, they welcomed their son Tyler Edward Lambert into the world. Although her pregnancy cost her the role on Diff'rent Strokes, Dana did return for the show's final season on American Broadcasting Company in 1985-1986. Despite her striking looks and natural acting talent, Dana struggled to find success outside of the shadow of her sitcom stardom. Her personal life also hit a rough patch, with her mother and career guide Florine K. Plato passing away in January of 1988 due to a blood disease. Just a week later, Dana's husband reportedly left her. The couple's marriage ended in divorce in March of 1990, with Lanny winning physical custody of Tyler. Dana Plato drifted in and out of the business over the next few years. Despite posing for a Playboy pictorial in June of 1989, her career failed to gain traction, and she found herself on the periphery of show business. However, in January 1992, Dana made headlines once again when she was arrested for the armed robbery of a Las Vegas video store. Charged with armed robbery, she later received a 5-year probation sentence. Her decision to rob the store for rent money landed her in jail briefly, but it also brought her newfound attention in the media-saturated world of Hollywood. Dana's downward spiral continued in January 1992 when she was arrested for forging Valium prescriptions. She was also cited for parole violation and served 30 days in jail. However, she received a helping hand from Wayne Newton, a Las Vegas singer who posted a $13,000 bail for her. This was not the end of her troubles, though. The following year, she checked into a drug and alcohol rehab center in Las Vegas for a month. It was not her first time in rehab, as she had already gone into drug rehab on January 20th, 1992. Despite her ongoing struggles, Dana managed to land roles in a series of B-grade movies such as 1992's Bikini Beach Race and 1995's Compelling Evidence. She even appeared in a video game called Night Trap in 1992, playing the role of a scantily clad victim. In 1995, she appeared in a play called Last of the Red Hot Lovers and received passing grades. However, it was her time behind bars that seemed to change more than just her career prospects. In a 1998 issue of the sapphic Pride magazine Girlfriends, Dana came out as a lesbian. Dana's most notable project during this time was her appearance in the 1997 straight-to-video film Diff'rent Strokes. The steamy softcore tale features a guy, a girl, and another girl, and Dana shows off her curvaceous figure and lust for her female co-stars in a series of sensual scenes. Dana Plato's life took a tragic turn when she appeared on The Howard Stern Show on May 7, 1999, just a day before her untimely death. During the show, she spoke candidly about her life, revealing her financial struggles and past run-ins with the law. Despite her troubles, she also admitted to being a recovering alcoholic and drug addict, claiming that she had been sober for over a decade at that point. However, she mentioned that she was taking prescribed painkillers due to the recent extraction of her wisdom teeth, but that she was not using any other drugs. Plato was incensed and agitated by the several callers who denigrated her and questioned her sobriety, and she aggressively offered to submit to a drug test live on television. Some callers and the presenter, Howard Stern, defended Plato, although Stern also mockingly called himself an enabler and joked about Plato doing drugs. Stern subsequently said that even though she agreed to let a hair be clipped for the test, she requested it back after the interview. Dana Plato and her fiancé, Robert Menchaca, were on their way back to California from a visit to Menchaca's mother in Moore, Oklahoma on May 8, 1999. They stopped by Menchaca's mother's home for a Mother's Day visit. At some point during the visit, Plato complained of feeling unwell and took a few doses of a hydrocodone acetaminophen painkiller and muscle relaxant carisoprodol. She then went to lie down with Menchaca inside her Winnebago motorhome, which was parked outside the house. After some time, Menchaca and their family went to check on Plato and discovered that she had died in her sleep. Initially, her death was assumed to be an accidental overdose. However, her history of substance abuse led to her death being ruled as a suicide. Plato's body was later cremated, and her ashes were scattered over the Pacific Ocean. Rest in peace, Dana Plato. Goodbye, Kimberly Drummond from Diff'rent Strokes.